2021, what that looks like for us, it's exciting. We've spent a lot of time consolidating and looking at what we do, how we do it and why we do it. So we'll continue to innovate. We're looking to expand the team, so that's really exciting for us. But we've also really got to invest, I think, a lot more in technology, because that's the way forward. In 2 years' time, I'd really hope for us to have some more regional offices to really have expanded in the sectors that we know we're really, really strong. We've got some great partnerships with clients, so I think it's looking again what we're doing with them to make that better. Obstacles, I guess the obstacles are hoping that it doesn't happen what's happened in 2020, very much out of our control. And technology as well, I think it's just making sure that we're really advanced within the technology side. So executive recruitment, I think it's a really important sector for us. I think what the last 7-8 months have shown us is it's very important who you have sitting around that board table. Some businesses don't have a board or even have lots of directors, especially SMEs like myself. So what I think is important there is the non-exec. And that appointment, if you've got somebody with that knowledge and that experience that can look at your business with a fresh pair of eyes, it's a role that's needed in all businesses. And that makes a difference to, for businesses and business owners, because we can be quite controlling. But also from a candidate point of view, there's some fantastic non-execs that are just dying to get out there and help businesses. What differentiates us with the service we give to our candidates, we really care. We treat everybody like that would be a family member that would be looking for a job. Sometimes people just need advice. They've perhaps had a bad day, a bad week, a bad month. And it's really asking them the right questions in terms of, what is it that they're looking for? Some people want a job and that's absolutely fine, but other people really want that career. So that's why it's important for us to match that candidate with the right business. What differentiates us with companies is we really get under their skin. We have to know what their business objectives are, and also their DNA. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, a bit later. But it's really understanding their culture and what's important to them in terms of the people they recruit. Partnerships mean everything to me. Partnership is why I've got to where I am today. Business is about relationships, and it's also about having great teams around you. We partner with some amazing businesses, and I'll just name a few. Of course, Cross Productions is one of those. Everard's, so we're just doing a huge recruitment campaign for Everard's Meadows. That's really exciting. We have businesses like PPL, PRS. We're just about to partner with an HR consultancy called Breeden. And the final thing we're doing is we're working with DMU on a new project looking at graduates and getting them out to the workplace to make them work ready, but also retain that talent in Leicestershire. My work is really varied. No 2 days are ever the same. And if you spoke to my team, they just do not know what to expect when they walk into the office in the morning, hence, days like today. It's really interesting, but I'm very much about the community as well. Business is one thing, but giving back to our community, to our charities, is also really important to us. We did rebrand, and we thought long and hard about it. And again, it went back to saying, what do we do, how do we do it, and why do we do it? But what makes us different? And that's where a part of your DNA came into it. And because we care so much about what we do, we want to get it right. We do genuinely want to get under the skin of the clients and the candidates that we're working with to make sure that DNA match is absolutely right. And DNA was founded in Leicester as well, so it's just perfect for our business. I have just become president of the East Midlands Chamber, and I'm really, really proud of that. I could talk all day long about what that means to me and the difference that we're going to make. How do I do it alongside everything else? I've got a great team behind me, and that is as simple as that. I've got a great team in the office that allows me to go out and do these things, again, to make a difference to the community, to do the charity work, but also working with the East Midlands Chamber. There's a great team of talent there as well that I can rely on to make sure that we do things properly. I do a lot of work for Hope Against Cancer. It's very close to my heart. I lost my mum to cancer years ago, and that's when I first got involved. When I first went to that meeting, Duncan Green, who I run the Hope Through Business Club with, he was standing talking about the importance and the impact of CSR to businesses. And when I first heard it, I thought, that's a bit hard sell. But actually it is important, and that CSR from a business point of view, when we're registering and interviewing candidates now, they actually ask about, what does that business do from a CSR perspective. It used to be, have they got investors in people, but it's more about what do they give back to charities and to the community, which it's important to support all charities. I think corporate social responsibility should be at the heart of every business because it's giving back to our community. There's lots of wonderful charities that need all the support that they can get. It's great for teams. And if I may just share this with you, when I had the fantastic opportunity to meet with Prince Charles and we talked about the charity work that we were involved in, he said to me, which will stay with me forever, if everybody did their bit, it would make a huge difference.